Right now, the temperature downtown Jewett City is 54 degrees. Partly cloudy today. Highs will be around 74 degrees. But tonight, partly cloudy skies will continue into the evening. A little overcast. Lows around 53. For your Saturday, well, it's going to be overcast, though. High 64. And for Saturday evening, cloudy skies. Lows around 53. Well, Sunday's not looking too good, unfortunately. Looks like there's going to be a few showers around. Highs will be somewhere around 64. And of course, for Sunday evening, cloudy. Again, occasional showers. And of course, what usually happens when we go back to work, mostly cloudy skies, slight chance of a rain shower, highs around 71. And that's your weather from SNSN on this Friday, 10/08/2021.
Okay, thank you, Paul. Thank you very much, Paul. Appreciate that. Hey, Chris, good morning.
Good morning.
It's-
I'd just like to say Paul enunciated well today.
He did enunciate well, did he not? I'll tell you, it's Ask Chris Anything Friday.
Oh,
Yep.
God, here we go again.
Yep.
Yeah. So if anybody has any questions
What
already,
is the good, the bad, and the ugly?
if you'd like to ask him a question and have him answer in the form of a question, that is something we can do, right?
I could kick Ken Jennings' butt.
There you go, look at that. So ask Chris anything. We ask you to just drop the question in the chat group and just do it.
See what kind of crap I can make up.
Chris always comes up with some other good things. Paul, you had some information this morning, which was kind of like, whoa. What is this now about California?
Okay, California, starting on November 1st, okay, you will not be able to go to a grocery store, go to a bar, go to a restaurant, go anywhere unless you can show you proof of vaccination.
Your papers. Let me see your papers.
Yeah.
Yep. So there you go. It's starting, folks, in California, and it's probably going to move east. Here we go. So, doesn't sound good for California. I wonder how those celebrities are going to love walking around.
You know what they're going to come out with next? Armbands.
Yep.
No, I think you're going to have a digital vaccination record, which will be on your phone.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a digital one, but I have a picture of my card on my phone.
Yeah.
In case somebody asks me.
Well, they'll just scan the microchip that they put in your arm.
Well, that was when they put the vaccination shot in.
Yeah.
There's a little.
Melissa just got the booster yesterday.
She did?
Yeah. Her arm hurt this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
I personally, I have not decided to go yet because I wanted to see what happens. You know, I should get it. Am I going to go? And right now, it's kind of hard because you have to go either to Norwich. You know, there's nothing local.
When you
Yeah.
went to Townsville to get your initial vaccination.
Yeah, I know, but now you got to go to a couple places down out of town. So there's no place local where you can get it. So I just screw it.
Good morning, Leon. Thanks for saying hello. Do you happen to have a question for Chris over here on Retiree Row? Chris is doing Ask Chris Anything.
What do you mean Chris is doing? I got slammed into this.
You know.
They're like that. Ask him anything.
Yeah, but you certainly didn't. Didn't react bad to it, did you?
No,
I'll do it.
Yeah. He does a good job at it too.
I always
He
try
does.
not to disappoint.
We don't want you to disappoint Chris.
And he always knows the answer.
Huh?
He always knows the answer.
I do,
He's
or I
like a-
make
he's
it
like
up.
He always does know the answer.
Just like a walking encyclopedia.
You're amazing.
Amazing.
You know,
Amazing.
quick little story. Back when I was a kid, I got in trouble a lot, and my mom would send me to my room. Well, back then we didn't have, PlayStation, Nintendo, anything like that. You know what we had?
The Bible.
No, Encyclopedia Americana.
Oh, I thought maybe you read the Bible.
I
Well,
read
that's a good book.
all 26 volumes.
You were a bad guy.
I was.
For going 26
Well, Chris,
volumes.
we're
You
gonna
would
put
think
that.
with all that learning,
We're gonna put that knowledge into action right now. Leon has a question.
Oh, bring it, Leon.
And the question is what are your thoughts? Well, it's more of a what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on global warming?
I think that you can't look at the icebergs melting because it's a simple physics law. If you have ice in a cup, the volume of water stays the same whether the ice melts or not. It's the land-based global warming that you have to be careful of, especially the permafrost up in the Arctic. When the permafrost melts, it exudes or puts off methane, So methane helps to increase the global warming. So I think that as far as global warming goes, we're already screwed. I don't think there's a fix to it.
Oh,
Did you know that if you took an ice cube and put it in a glass and put it in a microwave for 30 seconds, it won't melt?
really?
The glass?
No.
The glass won't melt?
No, the ice cube won't.
Well, let me ask you this question. Don't cow farts make methane?
They do.
Oh,
Yeah.
so AC's
They
oh,
do.
AOC's right.
But the percentage of methane they produce versus the amount that the
Never say AOC's right about anything, okay? Don't ever say that
she
she's
talked
right about anything.
well,
we talked about cow farts.
let's be honest, we produce methane also.
Oh, I
Sure.
know that.
It's an eternal blue flame, man.
And as you get older, they get more and more.
They do. People tend to leave the room.
All right, Thomas wants to know, when will COVID end?
Never. Never. As long as you
Uh-huh.
keep watching the TV or keep reading the newspaper, it will never end.
It will never end.
I
I don't
heard
think
it-
it'll ever end.
I heard on the news this morning, somebody asked the doctor when the mask will be able to be taken off.
Mm-hmm.
He said sometime next year.
Sure.
Yeah, they said that last year, too.
We
I
can
mean,
make
come
crap up
on.
as much as we'd like. When's COVID going to end? Oh, it's going to end at 12:23 today.
It's going to end when
Yeah.
Fauci
It's never going to end. You know why? Because it's a virus. It's like, when's the flu going to end? Never.
Same way with a cold.
Mm-hmm.
You don't hear about colds anymore, do you?
Well, cold's a virus produced also.
I know, but you don't hear about them.
No.
What if they cured in the last 80 years? Really? Think about that one.
Intelligence.
You know. Thomas said, yep, that's why the Amish don't have it.
They don't.
Don't have methane?
Oh, COVID.
Oh.
We got plenty of cows. Maybe that's what's keeping the COVID away. The methane.
Burn it up.
So, all right. So, two good questions and two super de answers from
Yeah.
Chris already for Ask Chris Anything.
Wow, you
So,
really believed that all I said was true? Wow.
I
I'm
believe
getting better
everything
at
you
this.
say.
I made it all
Everything
up.
you say.
You're no different than a politician.
That's right.
There you go.
Okay, so next answer, I will answer like a politician. I will give a lengthy answer that doesn't answer the question.
Oh, there you
So
go.
come on, trolls. You know, the people that are in here, they're saying nothing.
Shot.
It's Country Western Friday. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw. I'm gonna go put my chaps on.
I'm going to go put on some chapstick.
Is that Elvis?
No, I don't know who that is. Just some country Western guy.
Oh, okay.
All right. Ask Chris Anything continues. We're also going to do stupid Amazon products.
Yeah.
I've got one here that I think is kind of.
You should put it up for them, Mike.
I'm going to do that right now. Let's see.
And
where is it? Where is it? Here.
waiting for the boop.
You ready?
3, 2, 1.
There it is. It's cereal called Poop Like a Champion.
So it's not the breakfast again. It's spook like
There's no cereal in it. You just
No.
have to eat the box.
It's Poop Like a Champion. That is available on Amazon.com.
Yeah.
It says right on it, it's low in carbs, only 160 calories per serving, and encourages digestive function. It's the healthy
That's a nice
choice
word for it.
and perfect alternative to gluten-free oatmeal and granola. However,
Uh-oh.
I love this line. Healthy food isn't made to taste great. So pretty much they're telling you it sucks. It doesn't taste good. But it's made to work.
That's right. If you have that for breakfast, plan on not leaving the house.
If you like it, crank up the flavor with a little brown sugar or honey for a sweet, nutty taste.
They also include a complimentary adult diaper.
And it's now non-GMO.
God.
Made by pull-ups.
Oh my God. So it comes in 10-ounce boxes, right?
Yeah.
A 3-piece set. $34.91.
Wow.
So you can poop like a champion. That's a legit thing here. That's not a joke. That is a legit
Wow.
Well, the question that comes to mind, though, is they have pooping championships.
Do they?
I don't know, but
That'd be,
I mean,
that'd
if
be,
you're pooping like a champion, what does
Yeah.
a champion pooper look
I
like?
don't know.
that'd be a good trick to play on
Politician.
somebody.
All right, Joanne has a question for you, Chris. Do
All
you
right.
do you have better antibodies if you had COVID or from the vaccine? This question is actually from her sister Janet.
See, now here's my concern about this. They're all saying everybody's got to get vaccinated. It's mandatory. Oh my God, you're going to die if you don't get vaccinated. What if you have either been exposed to COVID or have had a mild form of COVID where your body has developed antibodies? Why don't we have a test out there that tests for antibodies instead of testing for vaccination?
All right.
So let's say that I had COVID 2 years ago when it first came out. Now they're saying I have to get immunized. Why? I already have the antibodies in my system. So instead of giving me the shot, why don't you test me for antibodies? If I'm positive for antibodies, I don't need a shot and I'll have a medical exemption. But they don't want to talk about medical exemptions except for underlying ailments. I've got diabetes. I've got pulmonary obstructive disease.
High blood pressure.
Yeah, I've got all these medical conditions that exclude me from having the immunization, but you can't go in and go, well, I've already got the antibodies.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is they should come out with a test for antibodies. And once you are proven that you have antibodies in your system, you don't need the vaccine.
Okay.
You've already got it.
We are not medical doctors, just so you know. We have to make that perfectly clear. And this is not medical advice because we're really just morons sitting here trying to.
That's right. Again, am I making it all up?
Is Chris making it all up? Talk to your physician.
No, you got a point there.
It sounds good,
No, you
but
have antibodies.
Have you heard any talk on any media format that says we're going to test for antibodies?
no.
And I know
No.
somebody who's had it and they refuse to get the shot.
And they can get fired because they don't have the shot, even though
No.
they have the antibodies in their system.
Or get tested once a
Get
week.
tested.
Or get tested to show that they don't have active COVID in their system.
That is
not
correct.
to test if they've had antibodies in their system.
Yeah, no, that's correct.
Which is interesting because as far as the whole getting tested deal with the state of Connecticut executive branch, there are still, as of last night, 671 employees in the state of Connecticut that are quote unquote non-compliant with
When you say non-compliant, you mean got a shot?
either they do not have the vaccination or they have not handed in the paperwork that they're going to ahead and test every week.
Okay. Because I know that I thought I heard a number that there were like 5,000 people in the state.
I think initially there was a high number, like 5,000.
Yeah.
There's 30,220. Now these are executive branch, not everybody.
Okay.
Okay.
Executive branch.
23,711 are fully vaccinated.
Yeah.
That's 78.5%.
Yeah.
That leaves 5,838 that are testing.
Right.
Okay. So you're still looking at just under 20% that have not been vaccinated, but they've said, okay, we're going to go ahead and test.
Right.
Which leaves a balance of 671 as of today,
right,
employees that have done neither,
right,
which is 2.2%. So if you take the numbers and you put it's still 22% that are not vaccinated or don't have any plans to do it.
Yeah.
So Leon asks, ready? Here you go. Why is it taking so long to get anything from overseas? I can answer that.
Well, go ahead, Mike.
Right. The reason why it's taking so long first of all, the deal with China is not very China friendly. So they're saying, oh, screw you. So they're not sending anything. Okay. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're right.
Okay. That's the first thing. They don't want to pay taxes. They don't want to pay tariffs on that stuff. Second thing is that they talk about this buildup in the oceans, of ships, of an embargo of people just out there waiting. It's a labor shortage. It's not a product shortage.
Right.
There's plenty of product.
They can't get the stuff off the boat.
Exactly.
Well, to your point, this morning on the news, they showed in California hundreds of ships out there that they just got furniture. They got all kinds of products on them. They can't bring them into port.
And some of them have been out there over a year.
Can't get them into port.
Yeah.
So you're right. The stuff is there. You just can't get it in.
Yeah. So you get all these people that are fear mongering, saying we're having shortages and something's going to happen and the country's going to shut down. Everything's going to go dark for 3 days, 4 days a week. That's full of crap. It's not going to happen. The thing is that they can't get it here.
Can't get it in. Yeah.
Okay. It's like meat, right? People go, what's going on? There's no chicken. Well, there is chicken, but they don't have people to pack it.
Right.
They don't have people to load the trucks, and they don't have enough truck drivers to bring it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where did all these people go? Did we have the rapture and didn't know it already? And all of a sudden, whoo, they're gone?
Yes, we did.
I think so. We're still here. We're burning in hell.
Yeah.
Because we didn't get raptured.
Yeah.
No, it's true though. I mean,
yeah, right.
Right. So when you go to Walmart and you don't see, loads and loads of ice cream, it's not. But here's the other thing too, and this is something they don't talk about. And if you're in retail, if you've ever worked in retail, you'd understand this. This is an opportunity right now for stores, no matter how big you are, big box, little box, medium box retailer, to lower your inventory levels.
Mm-hmm.
If there's a little bit of a craze out there saying there's not enough food, what happens? People go to the store and they buy what's there. Right?
Right.
Okay, there's an old adage in retail, SWAT. You know what SWAT stands for?
Special weapons and tactics.
No, sell what's available today.
Oh, different.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
I like mine better.
But that's been an acronym in retail for years. So if you're lowering inventory levels and you're selling merchandise that you already have, what are you doing? You're lowering inventory levels, you're lowering the interest you're paying to your providers, and you're maximizing your profits. That's another thing they're doing, which people aren't, they don't tell you that.
Yeah.
So like even Walmart, they're bigger than they need to be.
Mm-hmm.
They carry. So now if you want to maximize profits, what do? Do you carry everything under the sun unless you're drop shipping like Amazon?
Right.
No, because that stuff that's sitting on your shelves that isn't selling just costs you money.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Week after week, month after month.
But at the same time, if you do that, you're screwing with the rate of sale of all the other products that would have been on the shelf.
Sell what's available today.
I understand that, but you're artificially inflating numbers of stuff that may not have sold if the other products were on the shelf.
It's not artificial because people are buying it because it's available today. The only thing you can't really do that with is produce.
I understand that. Let's take two boxes of cereal. Let's take 2 boxes of cereal, Wheaties and Life.
Yeah.
Life, you're going to hold off reordering because you want to sell through the Wheaties that you have.
Yes.
But that doesn't it doesn't work for the Life cereal because you don't know over that period how many boxes you might have sold. So when it comes time to reorder the Life cereal, you don't have a number to choose from.
You don't have a model quantity.
Right.
I get that. But I think that the inventory levels are so high in a lot of these stores. Look at Home Depot. Their inventory levels are so high, they have to minimize that. They have to free up some of that money. If you're looking at the interest rates, right, and you're talking about what you're borrowing to stock your stores,
Right.
if that's costing you money, it would be just a natural business practice to get rid of what you have. This is why they run sales sometimes.
Right.
Sometimes they run sales to drive people into your stores, like convenience stores. They sell cigarettes. Why? Because it brings people in, and hopefully they'll buy snacks or milk or soda or whatever. These other stores have these as well. Walmart, for the longest time, milk and eggs, they were selling them at a loss.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
TVs are big loss leaders.
Exactly. And where are those items?
All the way in the back.
They're in the back of the store. Why? Because you got to walk all the way through and see everything else.
Yeah.
Right.
Guaranteed you'll buy something else if you don't buy a rotisserie chicken.
Well,
I'll say this though: if your store has too much inventory, that's not The only explanation for that is you're not chasing your rate of sale.
But they don't. But they don't have to right now. They found a vehicle that can get rid of the shit that they don't sell anyway.
The shit that they over ordered. Nothing comes in the store without you ordering it. They don't just say, "Hey, I'm going to send."
Maybe Walmart, but I know a lot of stores that have what they call a model quantity. Okay,
Right.
so in the computer, like let's say there's cups of coffee, right? And your model quantity is 8. Well, if you sold 3 that week, right, it means you got 5 on hand. So the computer automatically orders you 3.
It'll order you 5 because it wants to cover the shipping time.
No. Well, when I was with Radio Shack, it was 3. Maybe I don't know how Walmart does it, but Radio Shack and a lot of those brought it up to model quantity,
right?
And that was it. They would overdo it, when it can, like, remember with answering machines. I remember there was an answering machine we'd always have on sale. We'd get 50 of them, because they knew they were going to sell like crazy at a low price. But what did it do? It brought people in. Well, that mentality doesn't work anymore. Why? Because people are buying what they want when they want it and not overspending or overbuying because they're buying it online. They're buying one item. If you need stickers, you're going to go to Amazon, you're going to buy that sticker, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to be shopping like
you don't have to walk by a whole bunch of aisles.
Exactly. So the stores are having problems moving merchandise out of their locations, right? Yeah. So they're what part of this is they're lowering inventory levels. You're going to see Walmart stores, you're going to see Target stores, you're going to see Home Depot, Lowe's. They're going to shrink.
Mm-hmm.
They have to if they're going to stay competitive with the online market. There's no way that they're going to be able to keep up with all these stores, all these rents, all these utility bills, insurances, everything they got to pay.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not moving the product like Amazon, just going bing, bing, bing.
Well, the other reason they're going to shrink is because you can't sell air.
Yeah.
Think about it. If you've got a shelf and it's only got 2 items out of 10 in stock, you're selling air.
Yes.
And you can't sell air, so you shrink down that shelf.
And it doesn't look aesthetically pleasing to a customer. So when you walk in, you see this big 8-foot shelf and you have 3 products on it. What does it do? It looks empty.
Yeah.
So what do? You probably walk right by it. People buy. This is another reason why they always front the shelves in grocery stores, because it makes it look more full than it actually is.
It's more pleasing.
Exactly. People buy from displays that are full and neat.
Mm-hmm.
And the biggest thing, priced.
Yep.
If it's not priced, people go, Somebody will buy just because out of need. But if they're impulse shopping, they don't see a price on it. And how many times do you go to a store? I'm not just talking Walmart.
Yep.
But anywhere, something's not priced, you go, that's not priced.
80% of all purchases are based on price.
No, I'm talking about having a price tag on it.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's based on price. If you don't know how much it costs, you're probably not going to buy it.
Yeah.
Leon says lower inventory is good but bad because if you have nothing to sell, it's not making you money, which is true.
It's all about controlling your inventory.
Yeah. And when supplies are not available in a timely manner, it's tough to pay overhead. If parts for repairs are months out, it's tough to turn repairs around. And he's right.
Yeah.
But there are so many different places now that you can order online, whether you're a wholesaler or a retailer, that you can get it fairly fast. But it's not just like heavy equipment or automobiles or anything like that that are having trouble getting parts.
Like chips.
That's why, like, here's another thing a lot of people maybe wouldn't even think of. Camper-sized refrigerators. Can't get them. And also stoves.
You can't get the campers.
Well, you can't get the campers. I was talking to Colleen from Highway Campers, and she had said one of the reasons why they can't get them is because, like, the appliances they can't get.
Yeah. Drive by their lot.
They can build a camper all day long, but you don't have the crap to put in it.
Car lots or car dealerships, camper dealerships. You drive by any of them right now, and it looks like a parking lot.
Yeah.
A very unused parking lot.
Yeah.
Going back to the products, I was up at Big Y because I usually do the shopping at Big Y. What I've started to notice that a lot of your name brand products that you used to sell, like, Jolly Green Giant and all those products,
Sure,
are being replaced with Big Y.
Yeah.
So what does that?
ShopRite's doing the same thing.
All the products. Now
bowl and
they're
bowl and basket or something, or
Do you know why that is? Margin. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
They make more margin off of the store brand.
and they're replacing a lot of the brands now
Mhm.
with their store brands.
yes,
Yeah, Walmart has
That's-
greater value.
Yeah, it's going on.
Yeah.
That's
Everything is
what's
greater
happening.
value. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's true. It's
Yeah.
true. It's all about the margin, and if you're not making the margin because you have too much crap there,
Margin pays your bills.
Yeah.
And going back to your thing on Amazon, I wonder if Amazon now is getting hit by the delay now by the Postal Service. They're delaying, don't forget, mail deliveries now, at least first class mail deliveries now are 3 or 4 or 5 days out. They're not doing this quickie stuff anymore.
you know what? I am so sick of them. I'll be honest with you. U.S. Postal Service. I think they suck. And I'm sorry if you work for the post office, but I'm going to tell you right now. I mailed a check to Austin in Plainfield. One of our,
Yeah.
our interns, right?
Yeah.
For a job he did. I mailed it to him when I got back from Florida. Okay, August 11th, I mailed it out. I talked to him. He still never has received it.
Yep.
That's lost.
So I just gave him cash.
Oh yeah, I've got stuff sitting.
I'm
in
like,
this
well, I haven't
post-
heard from you,
Yeah.
but he still hasn't gotten it.
Wow.
I've got stuff that's sitting in this post office and they can't find it. You check the display online to show where your package is. I have 3 different packages that have been received by this post office. It shows the receipt of it.
Mhm.
It shows that it was out for delivery.
Yeah.
And then it says received again. And now
Yeah.
they don't know where it is.
But I think that's going to hurt Amazon because you're not going to get that fast day
Well,
turnaround.
Actually,
It's
I think
not.
Amazon has seen this, has recognized that this is coming down the pike because more and more of their smaller distribution centers are popping up and they'll be delivering from there.
Yeah, that's why I want in Plainfield, right?
We're
I don't
seeing
think
more.
it's going to hurt Amazon at all,
No,
especially when they're doing a lot of their stuff through dropship.
Yeah,
Well,
and how many Amazon delivery units are you seeing? Like the post office mail truck.
Yeah.
Amazon's got their own delivery trucks, and I'm seeing more and more of them in this local area.
I haven't seen too many of those yet. I mean, I got a couple products and I was supposed to get them a couple days ago, and I still haven't got it because what they do is they turn them over to the U.S. Postal Service. Even if it comes UPS, UPS turns it over to the U.S. Postal Service, and it takes you days to get it out of the post office.
2 points
Mhm.
to that. 2 points to that.
Yeah.
Number one, hold on, 1 point. No, 2 points. Number one, in 10 years, what are you shaking your head for?
I'm watching this person on Tracy that came up to the light and made a right turn on. It's the same thing every day.
Yeah.
They don't read the sign that says stop here on red, and they don't read the sign that says no turn on red.
Yeah.
So they break 2 different laws in the span of 20 feet.
So
Anyways, going back.
no. So and a lot of the stuff from Amazon is getting delivered by their own drivers now.
That's what
Okay.
I'm saying. More trucks are showing up in this area.
Yeah. Matter of fact, one of our interns, who does football with us, he works for Amazon, and he does deliveries.
Mhm.
So anyway, 2 points about that. Number one is that I bought something for my daughter, my oldest daughter. I found it on Amazon. I thought it's going to be like the perfect Christmas gift, one of the things for her. And it's absolutely perfect, right? I got it in 2 days.
Wow.
Mhm.
Shipped via Amazon.
Yeah.
I forget what the other point was.
Wow.
And it's
I'll
all-
remember it.
It also depends if you have Prime too. Prime helps. I know Prime for the 90% of it is a scam. They just want you to give them money for the same job that they normally do.
No,
that-
I disagree.
But I think that 20% is improving your delivery times.
It improves your delivery time, and especially for me, it's a wonderful service because I will watch Amazon Prime,
Mhm.
a lot of movies and stuff like that. Gee, from what I understand, there's going to be a movie from a friend of mine that's going to be on Amazon Prime, perhaps.
Maybe.
See, there
I don't
you
know
go.
who you're talking about, but let's just say maybe.
It's good enough.
Vampires.
American Vampire. And the other thing is where am I gonna go to shop? Crystal Mall's done.
Right.
Pretty much done. There's like $3 stores, 4 shoe stores,
Yeah.
and a massage
More
parlor.
more stores are closed in that.
They've
place
even
in
closed
there.
their Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts is probably one of the most profitable businesses with margin out there.
They're going to do the same thing that Providence Mall did. They're going to renovate the upper floor to be small apartments.
Well, I would never live in something like that.
Well, think about it. You've got all the stores downstairs. You know,
Well, Panama Mills was the idea with them too, right?
Yeah.
So, but where the hell am I going to shop? I do, even when the mall or Crystal Mall or even Tanger Outlets, I don't want to drive
Mhm.
down there. If I can just go click, click, click and have it in 2 days.
Yep. That's huge.
I mean, that place is still not up to snuff yet.
But if I can buy it local,
Yeah.
I go buy it local.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to drive. Am I being lazy? Perhaps.
Yeah.
But
No,
everybody's lives have gotten so crazy and busy and stuff like that. I don't have the time to go to the Warwick Mall. I don't have time to go to the Auburn Mall or any of these places.
Well, the two things are cost and convenience. You know, we'll go to the convenience store because it's closer and we don't have to drive all the way to Walmart. You know, but if it's that expensive, we will go to Walmart. So it's a case of cost versus convenience.
Yeah.
And Amazon, you get both.
Yeah.
You get a low price and you get the convenience of having it delivered to your door.
The other thing I like about Amazon, if you're looking for a specific type of product, you can find a variation of all the same product, but by different manufacturers, which you never see in a local store because they can't have that many. And that's what I like about it, is because if I'm looking for a piece of something, let's see how this one is. Let's see how that one is. And a lot of times their customers will make a review and tell you how good they are, how bad they are. So that's the part I like about it.
Not only that, but one thing that I've noticed that they're doing on Amazon now as well is that when you click on an item, it'll tell you how many are available.
Yep.
Yeah.
Only 4 left or 6 left or whatever.
Yeah.
Chances are, they're going to ship it right out and you're going to get it in 2 days. Now, Cindy says Prime used to be fantastic. Now, more often than not, it's 4-day delivery, not the 2-day that they advertise. Yeah, I agree with that statement. But I also think that has a lot to do with what we talked about in the first half of this conversation, where things are just stuck in the harbor.
Yeah.
Because there's no people that want to work to unload the boat. You know how much money can be made right now?
And it's not just the harbor. I mean, at all these distribution centers, you go up to the Lowe's distribution center here in Plainfield, and I will guarantee you that they are understaffed right now. Yeah. So even if it does get off the boat and does get in the truck and gets the truck to the distribution center, there's nobody to unload it. There's nobody to load it up to be delivered.
Yeah. Well, the other thing I like about Amazon is the returns. If there's a product you don't like, there's really no question. There's no question. You just simply tell them I want to return it, and the convenience of just taking it over to Kohl's and dropping it off, and
it's free.
And instantaneously, you get your money back.
Yes,
like there within
because they can track it. Because what happens is they give it a tracking number.
Right.
At Kohl's, they've scanned it in or whatever. You don't even need to bring a box.
No,
you just bring the thing and say, and with the thing that you printed off, and go here. They scan it, and then they give you a Kohl's coupon.
Yeah. Exactly.
I tell you the other thing that I do like about Amazon, as you know, I do movies and I order a lot of my electronic stuff through Amazon. Yeah. I like going on to Amazon because they bundle. I might look at a certain camera and I'll go on to Amazon. Well, not that. Yeah. I'll go on to Amazon and I'll find that camera that I'm looking for, and it says $500 for this camera. Well, sitting right next to it is a bundle pack that's got a couple extra lenses, cleaning gear, and all this other stuff, tripod. Yeah. And it's the same price. It's the same price. It's like, you mean for $2 more, I can get all this extra gear? Yeah. I order that. I like the bundles.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing I think we're going to have advantage of, I think when this warehouse comes in, when a lot of those products come back, I wouldn't be surprised if there's not going to be a place where you can go in and buy stuff from the warehouse, of stuff that's been returned.
Yeah, you can do that now with Amazon. You can buy pallets.
You can buy, but I would think you'd be able to go, and I think there would be a spot that you could go in and buy, stuff that's been returned, which would be good deals for people. Yeah. So, but, I guess we all kind of like Amazon and what it does,
Yeah. I remember when they were just books.
Yeah,
I remember ordering books from Amazon. It was so cool. It was like, okay, I'll order this.
That's all it was too. Remember, it was
and then like next day, you get a knock on your door, and there's this guy handing you your book. I'm like, that was so cool. Instant gratification.
Yeah, way to go, Jeff Bezos.
Guy's rich.
Started in his garage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another rich guy, Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Is he getting divorced? I heard he was getting divorced.
He got divorced.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
So Grimes, the singer that he was married, they're not married anymore?
I believe it, because I believe he got divorced from her. Yeah. Yeah.
It's got to be hard having all that money and being single, because honestly, there's people just throwing themselves at you all for your money.
Well, that's a totally different discussion altogether now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I don't know what I would be like personally. Probably very, very guarded. Now, let's say I was single and and had no relationship status whatsoever. If I had $1 billion that either I won through the lottery or all of a sudden, boom, I made somehow.
Yeah. Not printed.
Not printed.
Not
No.
printed. Can't do that,
No.
Mike.
And again, not in a relationship, that's the scenario here. I would be so worried about getting into a scenario where I did have, now it's a different story. I mean, there's Melissa and, I trust her.
Well, that's what I mean.
Whatever.
It would be hard for the person that is single with all that money.
Yeah. So what do you do?
Does this person really like me, or do they really like my money?
Do you just get hoes?
That's why I enjoy being poor.
Serious?
Because I know
you
that
get
people
hookers.
love me for me.
I mean, it's a bad thing to think about, or do you just or you have relationships?
Hookers and cocaine. That's what I paid.
Hookers and blow.
That's why some people go to massage parlor.
Oh. You know what? I go to one, but it's not like that.
Love you a long time.
Yeah, I haven't been in a while though. I was thinking about it this morning. I gotta go. My back's been killing me.
I was
Serious.
referring.
I know what you were thinking, Paul. The kind you go to.
No. I was thinking of the Patriots.
Why do we have to go in the back door?
Oh yeah. Sorry,
It's a
Mr. Kraft.
We should find out where he went.
He was in Florida somewhere.
Got money, right?
Good point.
That's the point.
That's the point. Because I think he's single, isn't he?
Yeah.
Mr. Crabber Kraft is single.
Mm-hmm.
So either I don't know if he got divorced or his wife died.
I don't know.
Either way.
Either way.
Either way.
That's how you take care of it when you got money.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, look at you. It's all mousy over there all of a sudden.
Paul's like a Beach Bank Street.
Do they even? It was funny. I was talking to Melissa about this the other day. We were driving in the car, and I said, "I don't even." Oh, we were talking about we're getting off the highway, and the old exit 85.
Right.
Where 164 is,
Yeah.
right? I think was it 23.
23, yeah.
Okay. So there's that girl that has a sign.
Yeah, she
wears a mask.
Yeah.
And sunglasses, and she's been pregnant for 26 months.
Yeah.
I mean, she's going to give birth to an elephant, for crying out loud. She's quite the gestation period.
There's one on each exit.
So then there was a lady that was walking by, and I'm not kidding you. I'm thinking, I said to Melissa, I said, "Is that a hooker?" And she goes, "I don't know," but she goes, "It kind of looks like one."
Dresses like one.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't even know what a hooker even looks like anymore. I said, I don't even. Is that even a thing? And she goes, "Well, I'm sure it's a thing."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I don't even know. Yeah. Not at all. And what was the joke on that? She said something. She cracked me up. I forget what she said, but it was yeah.
Deaf.
It's you know what I told her too is like, because I used to work in New London, and you knew where they hung out, because when you work in New London, you hear things, from customers and stuff like that. Well, one of the things they did back then, this was like in the mid 90s.
Bank Street.
Well, I don't know. What I'll know is if you patronized a prostitute, not only did you get arrested, but they put your picture up on public access TV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unfortunately, I knew a guy that I used to work for. And basically,
Whoops.
He was a pretty high position, and he got caught.
Well,
He claimed he was asking what the price was, and that was it.
Well, that's solicitation, is it not?
And he got caught, and he was gone.
Stupid
Why
is,
have a
stupid
conversation? Period.
Yeah,
I know.
I lost a good position.
Chances are, if you're at a stop sign or a stoplight and somebody goes, "Hey, you want a date?" Chances are it's not a good deal,
Yeah.
No.
legally or illegally.
Right.
So.
Oh well. It just surprises me that all these people hanging around these exits with their signs asking for money.
Have
I
you
can-
noticed there's one down on the corner where the Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank is?
Yes, there was.
Well,
one,
there's
yeah.
a person there that's begging, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Panhandling.
yeah.
I mean, they're all doing it. That's basically what on every exit you get off of now. There's panhandlers there, so they're making money. But what I don't understand is there's plenty of jobs around. It's not like there's no jobs. You can get a job doing anything, but you'd rather stand out there in the hot sun or the cold. And
I couldn't even do that.
Because they make more. It's
Do
not.
they?
It's not taxed.
well, it's not taxed, agree. But how much money do they make?
I could not sit there or stand there
I
or
beg.
do that.
Yeah.
I just couldn't do it.
This-
I beg enough here. Why do I need to go on the street corner?
I mean,
Well,
this-
let's assume that the minimum that they receive on a street corner holding up a sign is $1, because most people have dollar bills versus change that they.
Oh yeah,
use.
they're not going to receive more than
So-
$1.
If you get more than what's minimum wage now?
I don't know, 13, 14, something like that.
Close to 15.
Not 15 yet.
So if you get
I don't think.
13 people that give you $1 in an hour, you're making more than minimum wage
Yeah.
because you're not being taxed.
Yeah, that's true. But I wonder if they are. I mean, there's one person that's been out there every day for months. Same person.
Well,
Mhm.
she must be, or they must be making money. Otherwise, they
Every
wouldn't
day.
be there.
I seen this person, with a little stick with a net, so that they don't have to get close. It's just sweep the net in so people can put.
It's
the money in.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Plus, you
brilliant.
can't put change in it because it'll fall through. So you have to give them bills.
Brilliant.
It's like, come on. Every time I go by there, I yell out the window, "Get a job."
You're mean.
I know it.
Just ignore them. I mean, if you don't want to, they
They don't hear
them.
me. I'm in the car. I don't.
Oh.
I don't want this not down.
Well, there are jobs that they could get, but
Yeah, I just don't understand it. Now, are there people legitimately that have some issues? Yeah, but
Mhm.
not if you're there every freaking day. I mean, come on. Then you see them walk, and then they walk to a parking lot where their car's parked, and they're driving a
Mhm.
nice fancy car.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
so I just put up on the screen one of the things that we are offering on snsnradio.com is we have a lot of Wolverine wear. Wolverines! Wolverine apparel. We have shirts, hoodies, and even socks that you can get. The reason why I'm showing them there is because these products right here, that if you purchase them, a portion of it goes to Project Safegrad at the high school.
Nice.
So you can go to snsnradio.com if you would and click on shop. And you can go ahead and
comes with a free
No.
box of poop scoop, whatever you call it.
no. Why would it come with poop scoop? What are you talking about?
Poop for champions or
Oh, though that cereal you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
poop like a champ.
Comes
like
with
a
a free
champ.
box.
But yeah, there are part of the sale goes to Project Safegrad. So, like for example, if somebody buys a hoodie, they get $4, which really is about exactly what the profit margin is on
Yeah, I
these
was gonna say,
things.
yeah.
It's not there. If a t-shirt, it's $3, and socks. We have Wolverine socks.
How do you
Wow.
put socks on a Wolverine?
How do you get the socks off the
I need to
Wolverine?
get them off.
I need 2 pair.
You better be really nice at Wolverine.
Yeah, no kidding.
Let me have your socks.
You get $2. You get $2 if for every pair of socks. that
Are they
sold.
furry socks like Wolverine feet?
No, they're socks. They're just
Alright.
regular socks. They're
White-
comfy
Do
socks.
white socks, black
do they
socks?
come in different sizes?
Different
No,
colors.
adults, just adult. It's just
What if I'm a kid? I
fits
don't
what-
want adult sizes.
Huh? Then use it as a mitten then, okay?
Different colors.
I'm going to be able to fold them under.
Then use it as a mitten. Jesus, Paul. You're brutal.
Speaking of mittens, do you have Wolverine mittens?
No.
Well, you do now.
I'm putting up the socks right now.
Wolverine
So there's-
Earmuffs.
Yeah.
So there are the Wolverine socks. You can see them on the screen. I believe you can see them on the screen. Yeah, there they are.
How about Wolverine hats?
Huh? Can't get them. They're in the bay still. Yeah. So these are all products. Like I said, portions of the sale go to Project Safegrad. Project Safegrad is something that they do every single year, where they create a drug-free, alcohol-free environment for the seniors after they graduate to have one big blast party, one big blow-off.
Yeah.
And they always get presents and different things, to go along with it. So,
Wolverine socks.
well, yeah, maybe they'll get, who knows? Maybe they'll buy a whole bunch of Wolverine socks and just get a discount on them. I don't know.
Hand them out as party favors.
Yeah, who knows? But like I said, they're a portion of that goes to Project Safegrad.
Are they nylon or cotton?
Who cares?
Chris, are they
Jesus
nylon or
Christ,
cotton?
Paul, really?
They're a poly blend.
Okay.
Poly blend. I don't know. White socks imprinted with a Grizzle Wolverine logo
White
and
socks.
Wolverine claw marks. Adult sizing, one size fits most.
What if I want green?
They are green.
You just said white.
So what you're saying
With
is
green, the logo.
the socks that would fit me would
Don't
fit you.
freaking buy them, Paul. Jesus.
You said one size fits most. So the socks that would
Yeah.
fit me would fit you.
Maybe. I got a bigger belly, but my feet are probably in. I've never heard anybody say, "Man, you got really fat feet, man. Those feet are you better lose some weight, man. You're not gonna be able to walk. Those feet
You're
are fat."
retaining water.
Oh, chubby feet. Look at them toes.
The hobbit feet.
Look at them toes. They're all kind of pushed together because they're so freaking big.
Yo, hairy.
Ooh. Ooh. So anyway, we hope you would go to snsnradio.com and take a look at those products, because they do go to benefit Project Safegrad. So we always try to do a little something,
How much
or
are the
whatever.
socks?
They're $14.99 a pair.
Okay.
Can you try them on before you buy them?
Kind of like shoes.
Hey,
Due to code of protocols.
just asking.
$14.99, and if you do want to return them, there is a $15 restocking fee.
So you put them in your drawer.
So just keep the shit.
So if I buy them, wear them for a week and then return them,
That's right. You still got to give them $15 more.
then
Yeah.
get another pair.
You give it back and you don't get anything back
I don't have to
because of
wash
the
it.
restocking fee.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I have, if you don't like that, I'll have to talk to the manager.
What if I just exchange
Karen.
them for a different size?
He's pulling a SWAT on us.
They're available in one size.
No.
One size
One
only.
size, huh?
So do they come in small?
No,
They come in medium?
no,
How about large?
Do they come in
No.
extra large?
no.
What if I wear a size 14
You
shoe?
don't.
What if I did?
You don't. Chances are, if you're wearing a size 14 or up, you're getting your stuff special made anyway. You're going to a special big and tall store.
They're the size of Christmas stockings. That's why they say one size fits most.
Can I get them in these socks?
Oh my God, Paul, you're pissing me off. Shut up. Stop. You're driving me nuts this morning.
I'm just a customer asking the question.
You are not. You're a Karen, is what you are.
Do they come with complimentary
Thank-
garter belts?
Thank you, Karen Lash. Huh?
Do they come with complimentary garter belts to hold your socks
I'm
up?
not- I could. We could do that, but it probably would not be appropriate for high school kids,
Well, what you could
No.
do is you could have the little garter, and hanging off the garter could be a little Wolverine, right?
Yeah.
There's another product for you.
We're just trying to help, Mike.
Um,
We're here for you, buddy.
Do they come in
Oh,
elastic
boy.
for elderly?
yeah, compression socks. Yeah, for diabetics. Yeah, Wolverine compression socks.
Don't
I'll
laugh.
need
Are you
four
over
pair.
80? Poor circulation. Get the Wolverine compression socks.
I need 4 pair.
I guess we killed that one.
Yeah, you sure did. Yep. So much for the sales of that. Done.
Anything else you want to talk about?
No, not anymore.
We can get that to hoodies.
Not anymore, kids. That's it. All right.
Moving on.
We're out of here.
We are here.
Breakfast time.
Yeah. It's breakfast time.
Yay.
Jesus. Paul, when do the weather?
You want to do the weather?
No, I don't want to do the weather. You know, you just annoyed me too much. And I don't want to hear you.
That's what we do, Mike. We annoy.
Oh, I don't even want to hear it. So, all right. Yeah, guess what, Paul? It's Columbus Day Monday.
Goodbye.
So
Yay.
what does that mean? You're off?
No, it means you'll be here too. I
We don't-
like
we don't
because you
celebrate-
ain't going anywhere. Where the hell are you gonna go? Chris
we
is
don't
already taken
celebrate-
out of
we
here.
don't celebrate Christmas. We don't celebrate Columbus Day anyway.
Huh?
We don't celebrate that.
Why?
Nobody does anymore.
You don't?
No,
All right.
not really.
Whatever, Paul.
Not a holiday, really. For too many people.
Huh? Well, anyway.
Yeah.
So go to snsnradio.com and take a look at those things. Like I said, they're all for Project Safe Grad. So
There you go.
and help the kids out. Look, everybody's left me. They're gone. What the hell? You can't see that because the screen is still up. Look, they're gone. They left. I guess that means I got to go too. Have a good weekend, everybody.
That's something you don't hear too often anymore. Highway Campers of Plainfield is now 3 generations in and going strong. If you're looking to upgrade or get your first RV, contact the family that knows RVs, Highway Campers. They'll walk you through the process of finding the right RV for you and can even